the decision to separate from varsity and
Well,
venturing?
So you're asking a very good question there. Even though we had the varsity program, varsity still was called Varsity Scouts because getting to Eagle by the time you're 14 is kind of challenging. There's some questions about has a boy really demonstrated leadership enough for an Eagle at that age, and so there aren't a lot of scouts, even the LDS Church, that get to Eagle, even though the time required, it's possible to do by the time you're 14. Most scouts go beyond that, right?
Yes.
So the varsity program was set up to be a scouting, it was still a Boy Scout program, but it just added something on top of scouting to allow that continued advancement.
Right.
Well, what I found in my work, and this is one area that I focused a lot in my responsibilities in scouting, that age of 14 to 15, what happens there is you've got another transition in the boys mentally. And that enthusiasm that you see in scouts is starting to wane. Boys that are 14 and 15, they aren't excited about everything in the world. And there's an element of, I want to grow up more, and scouting can be looked at as something that young kids do. There have been times when scout leaders have not helped in this. We try to engage 14 and 15-year-olds in scout craft of tying knots and those kinds of things. You lose them because they're interested in physical challenges at that point, right? And that's why the varsity program was a sports-oriented sort of program, is because they need that physicality
Exactly.
about them.